Welcome back, everyone. Tonight, college football gave us a reminder of why this sport is pure drama. The second-ranked Miami Hurricanes, unbeaten and seemingly unstoppable, just suffered a shocking defeat on their own turf. Final score: Louisville 24, Miami 21. And folks, this wasn't just a loss. This was a collapse. Let's set the stage. Miami entered this game undefeated, ranked number 2 in the nation. The playoff path wide open. The energy at Hard Rock Stadium was electric. Fans expected fireworks, dominance, and another statement win. Instead, what they got was a nightmare. From the very first quarter, it was Louisville who came out swinging. The Cardinals marched down the field, scoring on each of their first 2 drives. Suddenly, Miami's defense was reeling. The Hurricanes looked shocked. The crowd grew quiet. And Louisville smelled blood. That's when the turnovers started. Miami quarterback Carson Beck had the toughest night of his college career. His very first deep ball was picked off by Louisville's Antonio Watts. The crowd gasped. Okay, one mistake, shake it off. But then, just minutes later, on another long throw attempt, Beck was intercepted again. 2 picks in the opening stretch, and Louisville could feel the upset brewing. From that point forward, everything Miami tried seemed forced. Louisville's defense tightened. Their confidence grew. And every time Beck dropped back to throw, there was a sense of danger in the air. Still, Miami had talent. They hung around. They kept it close. By the fourth quarter, the game was hanging by a thread. Here's where the drama really kicked in. Facing 4th down, Beck launched another desperate pass. And yes, picked again. His 3rd interception of the night. At that point, the stadium felt deflated. Louisville had the ball, the clock on their side, and the Hurricanes' playoff hopes slipping away. But college football never lacks chaos. With just minutes left, Miami's Keontae Scott ripped the ball loose on a clutch fumble recovery. Suddenly, the Hurricanes had life again. The crowd roared back. Could Beck redeem himself? Could Miami steal back the game with a late drive? With under a minute left, the Hurricanes were moving the ball. Every fan in the building was on their feet. Then came the final, crushing moment. Beck, scrambling under pressure, flipped the ball toward his tight end, Elijah Lofton. But Lofton ran the wrong route. The timing was off. And waiting in the right place was Louisville linebacker T.J. Capers. Interception. Ball game. 32 seconds left. And just like that, Miami's undefeated season was gone. Let's be clear. This wasn't just about one bad throw. Carson Beck finished with 4 interceptions, each one more costly than the last. And on the biggest stage of the season, it cost Miami everything. After the game, head coach Mario Cristobal didn't sugarcoat it. He said, quote, "That's a really poor job of execution and discipline. That's all of us, every player and every coach." Beck himself faced the cameras and admitted, "I have to prepare better. I have to play better. And I'm going to do that and come back with fire." But make no mistake, tonight belongs to Louisville. The Cardinals came into Miami fearless. They took advantage of every mistake. And they walked out with one of the biggest wins in their program's history. As Louisville cornerback Zechariah Poyser said after the game, "They had a great plan, we weren't prepared for it." Translation: Louisville shocked the nation, and Miami never saw it coming. Now let's talk impact. For Miami, the fallout is massive. Their undefeated season, their number 2 ranking, and their playoff path, now on life support. 4 turnovers from their star quarterback will dominate the headlines all week. And the questions won't stop. Can Miami bounce back? Is Beck really the guy to lead them under pressure? And what does this mean for their head coach, Mario Cristobal, who now faces yet another high-profile stumble? For Louisville, this win is program-defining. Beating a top 2 team on the road doesn't just boost their record, it puts them on the national map. This is the kind of win recruits remember. The kind of win that changes the narrative. And the kind of win that shakes up the ACC standings in a big way. Most importantly, this game blows the playoff picture wide open. A number 2 team falling in mid-October. That's chaos fuel. Teams sitting just outside the top 4 are celebrating tonight, because Miami's collapse opens the door for someone else to rise. So here's the bottom line. Miami had everything to lose, and they lost it. Louisville had everything to gain, and they seized it. 4 interceptions, 1 fearless underdog, and a season-altering upset. If you needed proof that no giant is safe in college football, tonight gave it to you. And that's your college football breakdown. Louisville 24, Miami 21. The Hurricanes are no longer perfect, and the Cardinals just rewrote the script. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss the next big moment in college football. Because if tonight taught us anything, it's that the next upset is always just one Saturday away.